Yeah, I think what happened was that I fell asleep, and then when I woke up, I noticed there was another window open in Messenger, not not YouTube. So I tried to come back to it, and then it booted me out and apparently ended. So I said, so it was telling me I had to go again. But oh, now we can. No, I mean I'm a little bit awake right now. I mean, when I did fall asleep, I did fall asleep, but actually every time that happens to me, I always every time that I do, I always end up getting up waking up a little bit. So I'm a little alert right now, but the question is, how are you doing right now? Because I know that it is 5:30 your time. I don't know if you're tired yet or not, though. Like I said, I fell asleep, but I woke up and I'm a little alert now. But how are you doing on your since it's 5:30 for you? I'd stay till 6. I'll stay till 6 my time. Okay, so we got about 20 more minutes. So I get so I guess if you're gonna stay for 20 more minutes, I guess you're getting tired a little bit too, huh? Oh, you haven't been sleeping that great. Oh, well, yeah. Besides, I mean, and who can blame you for not being tired? I mean, it's almost 6. I mean, it's almost 6 a.m. your time, and I mean, like you say, you do stay and support me, but you know, I know that, but that's kind of hard to as well, since there is a 6 hour difference between us. I said I want like I was glad I was able to get some people out for in the stream on Labor Day, but I said I said that this is that these next 2 Mondays they'll be eventful, or one to remember, because first this week, well, today was Labor Day, and then next Monday is, well, 9/11. Well, no, you didn't really miss too much on Saturday. All that really happened on Saturday was barely anybody showed up. Let's see, who showed up as regulars. The regulars that showed up were Junkyard. Well, Reaper showed up first, but he showed up to say he wasn't feeling too well, so to let the others know that, or at least let you know that. And then, see, Junkyard came in and he saw that I was talking to one person and nobody else was playing, so he didn't want to play alone. Then Amber came in, saw that, as well, did not want to play alone. And then, of course, Spirit Stalker came in, said she was here for the questions and everything, and I told her no one else showed up, or everybody showed up at different times, so it would only be her playing by herself if she wanted to. And she's like, and then she was, and then she's like, nah, you can just save the questions for Monday. She's like, I suck playing by myself. So yeah, I mean, so even though it was listed as game night on Saturday, it just turned into a chit chat, and the game night for Saturday turned into a total fail. You know it's a fail when when a game night turns into a chit chat instead. See, I I did talk to one of the regulars that, or she's not. She passed on Maya Reaper's birthday wishes to your dad. No, I had not gotten a chance to do that yet, but I am going to, and I do know but I am concentrating on on your birthdays as well. Like I know you said that. Okay, I was asking you what you wanted to do for your birthday that was coming up, and I think you said that since your birthday was on a Wednesday this year, you said that since I had to work that night, you were just gonna just say, the following Friday I was gonna go. That was gonna be your birthday special, so you would just have your birthday special 2 days late on a regular game night. That's what you wanted to do. Just hold your on your actual birthday. Just hold that special birthday live stream game night till that following Friday. Okay, because I feel like on your actual birthday that I should at least give you a shout out video like I did to Bubbles. Like Reaper, you said that or Reaper said, what he really wants is he wants he wants both of them. He wants a shout out video and a live stream. And I remember he said that happens on October 15th, so that's just about a month away. Yeah, because I mean the thing is that I've seen because or why am I saying one of my friends? You know him too. Um, Sean Williams. He I think he's made videos on his channel uh, telling saying happy birthday wishes to people. So I figured that you know I mean if he's doing it and everything, then you know I should be doing it too. So I thought, well, there's an idea. He makes short videos of saying happy birthday to people, so, I'm thinking, so I said, there's an idea. Maybe I can do that too. I said, that's why, that's why I was asking, that's why I started asking you and Spirit Stalker and Reaper what you guys wanted, if you guys wanted shout outs, or I said, or if I said, or I could always use extra watch time hours anytime. So if you want me to do a birthday stream, I can do that too. That'll be a little bit more work, I would do it. And then, oh, he did one for your birthday last year, and so did. Oh, oh, oh. That's nice of them. Yeah. So I thought, let's do it. I mean, all my friends need to know, especially especially my sisters on here, need to know that they're loved around here. They're, Yeah, but I might check that video out that Sean and Shadow Scout did for you. You know, maybe it'll help me a little bit to you know, figure out what they said, you know, besides happy birthday. You know, just kind of bring the video out because when I did it for Bubbles, I told I remember I tried to reach her. I actually tried to reach her the day before her birthday, and then when I could not reach her, then I called her on her birthday to ask her, and she got no message. And so I said that, like Reaper was saying, he wanted me to do a birthday special stream for Bubbles, but I said I didn't know what Bubbles wanted, so tried to call her. I could not get her, so I ended up just doing a shout out video for her, a shout out birthday video for her. I said, you know, I mean, if you can't, I mean, if nothing reaches and you can't call them, at least mention them for their birthday and do a shout out video. So that's what I did. So yeah, I will do the So yeah, I guess we can do the stream, birthday stream for you of well, of course, you'll get your shout out video on your birthday, and then the following game night for Friday, you know, can be your birthday special stream if you want a special stream as well. I think that's what you said you wanted. Brother, I just appreciate anything. Well, of course, I mean, I want to try to make, you know, I mean, you make me happy, Tammy. So, you know, I mean, you know, just being my sis and everything. So, you know, I mean, whatever you do, seems very seems good to me. You know, but also I hate to hear that you haven't been sleeping well. Hopefully tonight you'll get some good rest. Sometimes I do keep you past like you know 8 or 9 on on streams on Tuesday on Monday night into Tuesday morning, and you say you always are tired Tuesday. Sometimes I feel bad doing that, but I do appreciate all the times you do stay as long as you can. I always do appreciate that. Hmm. Well, I will say that sometimes I can't sleep without taking a couple of well, I always have to take some melatonin to get me to sleep sometimes because I mean it doesn't I mean it doesn't make sense. Hi, Lynn Kits official. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Right, right. I felt that I always have to take a melatonin from sleep because what I was gonna say doesn't make sense is that I'm always tired if I have to go to work, and then you know I'm always thinking, you know, right when I'm working, like you know, this night can't be over with fast enough, and 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 as the night goes on and the work shift goes on, it's like by the end of your shift you're wide awake. You're maybe 6 o'clock, but you're already wide awake. It's like you were tired when you went in, and then you came back, and then after your shift, you're wide awake. at 6 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Brett, how are you doing? Yes, Brett, hope you are doing well. I appreciate you coming in here, buddy. Also appreciate Lynn Kick's official dropping by too. Like it's yeah, it would be it's what doesn't make sense is that it's like I'll go in at 10 o'clock at night and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm so tired. I just can't wait for this day to be over." And then by 6 a.m. it's be like, okay, it's time. Okay, it's time to go. But I'm wide awake now. I have been for a while. I said it's probably, I said probably was um probably drinking all probably when I drank when I drink a large diet coke for my meal um in the middle of the shift and then for my 10-minute break. I said that probably wake me up. And plus, walking around, not staying in one spot. I mean, that'll wake you up too. But like I said, I'm glad I didn't have to go into work today though, because I knew there was a very distinct possibility. Because my coworker was off, or no, he works Mondays and Tuesdays. I take them off. Oh, so you were in bed. So okay, so if it was a 2 hour, 30-minute drive home and you got home at 5:30, so you didn't get done investigating that Bodman jail place until 3 a.m. your time, except till 3 a.m. to investigate the whole thing. Oh, well, if you were, well, if the, yeah, if the spirit drained all the energy out of you, and you had a 2 hour, 30-minute drive, I'm sure that 2.5 hour drive home, did not help with you being very sleepy as well. Oh, it wasn't nice. Ooh. Well, that makes it even worse. But yeah, I'm sure it wasn't a nice spirit and everything, especially if it was making you feel sick. That sounds like as it was trying to poison you. It sounds like it was trying to poison you or something to make you feel sick. And that 2.5 hour drive home and everything, I'm sure did not help either. Hey, Adrian. Good day to you. You know, us feeling. Oh, if you let the feeling of sick go away, well, that's good that it went away. So how are you doing, Adrian? I was told it wasn't to follow me, but it wasn't allowed. Right, I was fig. So, did that spirit try to possess you then? Like if you couldn't go with it, might have tried, but it failed. You know. Yeah, because I mean, because I do know that if the spirit can get inside you, it can possess you. I mean, one of my one of my friends, has possessed or get or when I hung out with him about 11 years ago, 10 and 11. I swear I saw a shadow figure behind me when I started playing. Ooh, a shadow figure. Shadow figure, yeah. Well, then that he probably was following you then, yes. Well, I mean, of course you can pass from a sickness when you're a ghost and everything, because if you're a ghost, then you know, probably it probably killed them then, sick whatever they were sick from. They passed from a sickness too. But what I was trying to say is my friend, I mean, well, he just called. Well, with me, he just called it the guy. Sometimes when he gets angry, he'll talk like like a demon or a spirit, inside of him. He says every time he gets mad, he'll start speaking. He'll start speaking like it, and I've heard him do it a couple times too. Did it once as he was talking to me after someone made him angry. Cause I mean, and I believe it because it doesn't even sound like him. I mean, I see his mouth moving, but it's not his voice. It's a demon in. It's a demon in him. Lukewarm. Once a month in lukewarm water. Mm. Makes you feel sorry for those prisoners then. Oh. Well, I mean, it's like, well, I mean, the thing is, he knows it. I mean, he knows he's possessed by whoever, by this demon or monster or whatever it is. I mean, he says, I mean, he talks about it. I mean, he calls it the guy, as in the guy in him. Well, yeah, I mean, I know he's possessed. Because, I mean, I know he's possessed because, I mean, he's got this guy in him. Starting to explain it like he is. Has this guy in him. And every time you make him mad, the demon or whatever it's in him will start talking. Okay, maybe it's a nasty spirit in, but he always says, it's the guy. It's like another guy's in him, and he and the he always will speak, in a deep, scary voice, when he gets angry. It's not his normal voice. I mean, it doesn't usually happen. Mainly just if he gets mad. Well, he also says that the problem with this demon that he has is that, well, I mean, he probably would seek help from a priest. I mean, he is a churchgoer. As far as I know, he is a Christian. But problem is that he says that this spirit or demon or whatever it is in him says it tries to kill anybody that gets in its way. He said he had a dream that this spirit or demon that that's in him had killed people. He said, first off, he said in that bad dream he had, that spirit or demon, whatever he has in him, killed me, killed another one of our friends, and then well, one of our good friends from church, and then also tried to kill one of the girls and everything in our group too. I said, why was he trying to kill the girl? And he's like, because she was trying to stop him. He was in her way, so he killed her too. I said, that's why I killed her. He's like, yeah, that's why I killed her because she got in the way, and so so the guy needed to, needed to kill her too, as it killed you, and or as okay. This guy he's talking about few months younger than me, but he likes calling him old man. So he was like, yeah, it killed you, it killed the old man, and it killed well, he said her regular name, so I'm not gonna put her name out there, but I mean he said killed her too, and only because she tried getting in the way and stopping him. I was like, yeah, I was like, that was the dream you had. He's like, yeah, I had that dream that he killed all three of you. I was like creepy. I think he said in his dream this like spirit or demon was just like on a killing rampage, which is why it got me, the old man, and then the girl, one of the girls. Well, the last time I saw him come in contact with this, um, the last time I saw contact of him, or he was in contact with this person, then last time I saw the demon come out of him was around 10 years ago. So I don't know if it's got full control or not, I mean, I mean, I have him on Facebook, and he acts pretty sane on Facebook, or he might say some weird things on Facebook, but I mean, you know, it's basically normal. So I'm wondering if um, I'm wondering if any of these silly posts, have to do with the spirit, but I don't think so. I mean, I think it all. I mean, I think it really only comes out of him if like he gets mad or something. I think something has to like make him mad for that demon to come out and start talking. Don't forget, I said something, that that I said, that went that went to him and everything, and then he got mad, and I said something about it, and then I noticed he went in a deep, scary voice, and then I thought to my, and then I was like, and then of course I take him like back to his place, and we just like hang out for a little bit more, and he mentions it to me. He's like, the guy talked to you, don't you? I was like, was that what the deep voice was earlier? He's like, yeah, that was him. He was talking to you. I was like, for only mentioning that one thing. He's like, yeah. Hi, Kim So Young. How are you doing? I mean, he probably does, sis, but he won't get it though. Yeah, I mean, he probably does, but like I said, he's not gonna get it though. And he's just gonna deny and be like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. What he probably would say. Only sad thing is it's not okay though. So yeah, he knows. So I've seen his possessed spirit, me a bad spirit or demon, whatever it is, and him talking to him. What he call or what he calls the guy. So I call him sometimes that too. So the guy, when he was, well, I mean, he said that he wouldn't hurt some. I mean, well, actually, he would hurt somebody if he was, like really angry with them. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like once. Was it? I'm not sure when it was. I'm not sure if it was 2011, 2012. No, it wasn't 13. It was either like 11 or 12. That he told somebody that he or he told one of the guy one of the or no one of the guys that also knew told him that he told him of a rumor that this one person was just saying like some not nice things about him, and that but we found out it was all lies and everything. He was just saying that because because the girl this guy was dating, his friend was dating, well, he wanted her back, and he was apparently using him because apparently saying that because he knew, because in his words, he knew that if somebody was talking about him, he would literally break them in half. And if he broke them in half, that would get her boyfriend, who's now her husband, out of the picture, and he could take her back, but they talked they talked about it at first, and then friend was saying it's a bunch of lies. He's kind of like he's like if I felt he's like if I felt that way, then what would I then how would I explain all the nice things I've done for you? It won't be too late if you. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, he was about to hurt one of our friends until one of his friends cleared this up. Be like he's like he's like who gave you money at Christmas time saying hope this helps. So yeah, I mean after that we knew oh, so then he was lying, and then he's like, and then my friend's like, yep, he's lying, all because he wanted me to get him out of the picture so he could have her back. That didn't work though, because the one she's dating, well, they're now they're married. They've been married for like 7 years. So I mean, our college memories have long left us. 10 years ago, a lot of us graduated, and then we went out the door, and then it's kind of like we had all different lives between us, all around the, but now not all around the country, but all around the world. Not all around the United States, though. I mean, one girl was from one girl that went to our Christian ministry meetings on Monday night. She was German. So, oh, your toes are healed now. That's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear the toes are healed now because I knew that you had a little incident with them. But it's a good thing they're held now because now that means that you'll be able to have you'll be able to keep you'll have full access to your toes again. I guess I could say. Oh, I've had to do that too. Um, like I've had like I'll I had an addiction to just like peeling out like peeling off my fingernails or my toenails. I mean sometimes and one was gonna I knew one was gonna like hurt if I pulled it out and everything. So it's like I had to literally had to cut it out so I wouldn't feel any pain. Because trust me, I kept saying to myself, if because I said, if I thought to myself, if it pulls it out, it's gonna hurt, and I'm probably gonna want to scream. So I just kind of cut it out instead. It's a pretty big toenail, but at least it was out. Yeah, but depending on how bad the pain is, it also depends on, it'll also affect how loud you scream too. Yeah, I think it will. I know it only hurts for a few seconds and then the pain goes away. So, but I guess the point is that grit my teeth and do it. I have no choice but to cut. Mm. Yeah, I mean, I would have tried to use instead of like cutting it out. I would have tried to use like nail clippers to clip it out, but I didn't have any nail clippers, so I had to cut my ingrown one out with a scissor. I mean, my dad has clippers, but I mean, I don't have clippers, um, so I really couldn't do it. Sometimes I would have him like if I would have a if I mean if I have a hangnail somewhere, I'd want him to cut that out though. But your dad gets ingrown toenails sometimes too, Brett? I bet it's painful for him too, isn't it, Brett? Oh, seems like, well, I mean, if I had to do mine at the doctor's and everything, at least I would be okay with it, knowing that, knowing it was at least done by a professional. 'Cause I think I would be fine, but may not be bad as I'm thinking. 'They inject your toe to numb it, to remove it. Oh, hey Amber, how are you doing? 6:30 here. Okay, that's yeah, that's fine, Tammy. You were gonna let me go at 6 o'clock, or at the 6 o'clock anyway, and you stayed here for an extra 30 minutes. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, sis. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We had some people in here, but then again, it was kind of like a little bit of a flop. I mean, we had people first hour we had people in here. Second and third was mainly Tammy, and fell asleep on her, so I had to restart. And then I got some more people in here. Like I got you and Brett and Lynn Kitts in here and some others, and And well, I got you too, Amber, and I got Brett in here too. So yeah, I'm pretty much just it's my daughter's birthday today. And we're just oh, so your daughter's birthday's on late was on Labor Day today. Bet that was fun. Ah, double digits now. Alrighty. Good night, Tammy. Much love, sis. Yes, double digits. She's growing up now. Yep, goes by pretty fast. Did she have a good birthday? Yes. So so I guess you could say that I did that I did do one. I did do a stream for Labor Day, but I had to start a couple hours late because my son wanted to go out there and eat. Wanted to go out to eat. So tonight for Labor Day, so I took him. Restaurant Saturday night. Oh, bless your bless her heart, Amber. Hey, Darren. October 27th. Okay. All right. And okay. Yeah, I saw you had one out, and Amber. I'll go. Oh, 10 p.m. So after I get better. Good night. I'm hitting the hay as well. And remember and Darren, remember tomorrow story time number 50. My 50th my 50th story time tomorrow. Story time number 50 coming up tomorrow. And it's a good one. Yeah, about 1:30 your time. So we'll give it a go here ending at this time, ending at 12:30 a.m. here in Southwest Kentucky, 12:30 a.m. So, yes, and Darren, it's a good one. I won't give you any spoilers and everything, but it's a good one. I'll just say you don't want to miss this one. I'll just but I will say from this story time, boy, what an eventful night that was. Yep, yes, I will pre-record the video tomorrow. I will record the video tomorrow, and then I will drop it at Blessed Live Stream tomorrow night. Oh, by the way, Darren, you saw that that I told one of my subscribers, Reaper, that I might that as a special for him, I might let video 51 go to him. But yeah, if you got any stories that you want me to tell, or request me to have any story times, of yours told, all you have to do, Darren, is just send me a message and send me about the text about it, and tell me what you want to say about it, and I will gladly do it for you if you need me to do a story time for you. Because I've got a lot of good stories with me, but I'm gonna run out of story time soon every week. So yeah, yeah, sure. Think of a good one, and and yeah, all I have to do is just write down, the night I will do it, and the next night that's available will go to you. So so think about it, Darren. I mean, you may have one. Yeah, I'm gonna give you my 50th tomorrow, and then and then I think if we're gonna go in order, we're gonna go like, you know, I don't know if he wants us to do it like switching, as in I do one week, he does one. I do a story for him his story one week, and then mine the next week, and then. But even if it's just one story, yeah, next available spot you could have it. So you could have it as early as September 19th. Darren, I don't know if that would be the possible date, but if you can think of one and submit it to me, I will gladly do it for you. I'll put your name in the title. Submitted by, like, if you send me one, I'll just do like story time submitted by Darren Dobson. But yeah, I do say, that's how he wanted me to do it. He wanted me to have me have 50th story time, and then possibly his story time 51st. So yeah, I think next Tuesday he'll probably get his story, but my 50th one is gonna be a like I said, it was an eventful night. I'm not gonna want to miss it. I just need to recall everything that happened that night, though, because if I give everything that happened that night, that could end up being a long story. Let's, I can probably make it short though somehow. Make it around the average 7 to 8 minutes, maybe 9 minutes. That's usually how long all my stories are. I'm just running out the timer here for when I go an hour, and now it says I've gone 1 hour. So, not bad. It was a little bit of a short stream tonight. Let's see. How long did I go? I went about maybe almost 3 hours in the first one, and then 1 hour here, so about 4 hours. It's not a lot. It's not a lot and everything, but with it being Labor Day, yeah, I mean, I'm sure some points were cut out. But anyway, yeah, I've got an hour here, so and it was a short live stream today, but or short live stream tonight, but maybe we can make it up next week. And Brett is still here. I was wondering who is still here. Yeah, he's saying bye to Tammy. I will say good night to you, Brett. Mm, good night to you, Darren. And I think Amber and Tammy are gone. So whoever else is, I see 4 people watching. So I just say good night to Brett and Darren. So whoever the other two are watching, good night to you too. Yeah, I'll even there you go. As soon as I said there's 2 of you watching, 2 of them got off. Call some lurkers out, and they will go. But anyway, I assume those 2 of you, the 2 of you left are in here are Brett and Darren. So I say goodnight to you guys. Then, good night, everybody.